Welcome inside the High School Huddle. I'm Dave Morris. He's Ryan Aber from the Oklahoman, and it's the final week of the Oklahoma high school football season. Ryan, let's start with last week's big game. It was Guthrie beating Carl Albert 24-21. Carl Albert shut down Guthrie star Kai Staley, 14 carries, 1 yard. How surprising was that?
Well, it was very surprising, but Carl Albert sort of sold themselves out to stopping Staley. It didn't work. Some of those other guys, Keaton Collins and their running back, did a really good job of making sure that Carl Albert was hurt by the fact that they tried so much to stop Staley.
And how big of a deal were the turnovers in these games?
Well, it was real big, especially the one to start the second half. Carl Albert receives the kickoff to start the half and fumbles it away, gives Guthrie a short field position. Guthrie's 3 touchdown drive started at the 29, the 20, and the 20.
Helps a lot.
Yeah, when you don't have to go very far, it's real easy to score.
But good teams take advantage of stuff like that, and Guthrie did. This week, another big Oklahoma City area game, this time Class 6A. Number 5 Putnam City at number 4 Midwest City. Is Midwest City running back Tim Flanders the key?
Yeah, I think he's definitely a key in this. I think Midwest City's speed, with Flanders being right at the top of there, is going to be the difference in this game. Putnam City's a very good team, really solid all around, no real standout stars. They do a really good job, but I think this is Midwest City's year to go 10-0.
All right, we'll get into that a little bit more. True or false time now. Clinton versus Kingfisher ranks right up there as one of the biggest games of the week.
Well, not if you check our top 10 list, but it definitely is. This is for the district title. I think Kingfisher sort of feels slighted a little bit from last year. They think that Clinton sort of thinks that was a fluke. They're out to prove that wrong, and Clinton's just been dominating people all year long, including a win over Tuttle last week.
That's right, the Clinton and Kingfisher fans weighed in on News OK this week on the message boards. All right, Ryan, true or false, Class A had the biggest shakeup last week, both number 1 and number 2 falling.
Yeah, Class A got shaken up quite a bit, which sets up a number 1-2 battle for this week, with Washington moving up a couple spots and Rush Springs the same way. Class A is a team that's relatively deep, though. I think there's 4 or 5 teams that have a shot in the playoffs there.
All right, Ryan, that's the storylines. That's the true or false. We'll take a short break now, then we'll hit our homework with the chalkboard segment of the top 5 games of the week. Hi, I'm Dave.
And I'm Angie.
And we're your News OK host and hostess.
Shouldn't we just say host? Hostess sounds a little funny.
All right, fine. We're your News OK hosts.
Well, let's tell them what we're hosting.
Lots and lots of video programming on News OK.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
We're changing the rules.
See you soon.
All right, welcome back to the High School Huddle. Ryan, it's time to do our homework. Let's hit the chalkboard for the top 5 games of the week, and we'll start with that game we mentioned earlier, Putnam City and Midwest City. Who do you got and why?
Well, I give a slight edge to Midwest City here just because of the speed factor. Wouldn't be surprised either way, but I think the Bombers pulled this one out.
Gotcha. All right, the number 2 game of the week, Class A, Washington versus Rush Springs.
Yeah, Washington has the big game experience, was able to win this game last year. Until Rush Springs proves it on the field, I'm going to have to go with Washington.
Okay. And your number 3 game of the week in Class A, also O'Keene versus Texoma.
Same thing here. I think O'Keene's experience is just going to be a little bit too much. I think they're going to go all the way up to Texoma and pull off that one.
It's a long ways to go. All right, the number 4 game of the week in Class 2A, Henrietta against Morris.
This could be the best game of the week. I think either way wouldn't be surprising. I'm just giving Morris the edge just because of the home field advantage.
I like the way you think. And finally, the number 5 game of the week in Class C, Corn Bible and Temple.
Yeah, I'm going with Temple here again. A little bit more experience. Corn Bible, the surprise of the year, and maybe any class. Done a really good job in Class C. They're going to finish second in that district, but going Temple to win this one.
All right, Ryan, we appreciate the knowledge. We'll take a break. We'll talk up the Edmond schools right after this. Welcome back to the High School Huddle. Let's talk Edmond football playoffs. All 3 Edmond schools are alive for the playoffs going into the final week of the season. Edmond Memorial's playoff picture is simple. Win, and the Bulldogs are in. Memorial visits UConn on Friday night. Last year, UConn upset Memorial to keep the Bulldogs out of the playoffs. Edmond Santa Fe is also in the playoffs if they win. Wolves host Mustang on Friday. Santa Fe could lose and still make the postseason if Moore loses to Norman North. For Edmond North, it's not so simple. The Huskies host a 1-8 Tulsa Memorial team on Thursday. North needs help from Del City, which hosts Enid on Friday. Well, there you have it. Thanks to Ryan Aber from the Oklahoman for his time and expertise. Best of luck to all the schools this week. We'll talk playoffs next week. Enjoy the football, everyone.